Thank you for joining me on Project X Statistics YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about independent sample t-test. And in this research, we are going to investigate the effect of diet on the lifespan of domestic fowl. Okay, before going on to do the analysis of this particular research data, we're going to first of all explain some basic information about independent sample t-test so that you understand when to use independent sample t-test and the conditions you have to meet. First of all, independent sample t-test is used to test whether the mean of two groups differ on a continuous dependent variable. The independent sample t-test can be deployed when you are comparing the categorical variable that has only two groups with a continuous dependent variable. Now, this is a categorical variable that has two groups. I have a diagram here to explain. This is a categorical variable that has two groups, and it must be only two groups if you must use independent sample t-test. You must have only two groups for a categorical variable against a continuous variable. So when you are comparing a categorical variable that has two groups against a continuous variable, then independent sample t-test is the statistics to use. So here I said that independent sample t-test, what you need. So what you really need is one categorical variable that has two groups and a continuous variable for you to deploy independent sample t-test. And what does it do for you? It compares the two groups across the continuous variable to see if their mean score differs. So here in this research data, we're going to do analysis on this particular data here. As we can see, we have a domestic fowl that is divided into two diet groups. We have the lifespan, we have the restricted diet group. This group here are the group that are put in a room and you are feeding them, while the ad libitum diet group are the ones that are allowed to go out to provide food for themselves. So we want to um, see if this eating habit, their diet, has any significant effect on the lifespan. So our interest lies in assessing if lifespan is affected by diet. So I'm going to go to SPSS right now because I'm going to uh, put this data inside the SPSS data view and see how we analyze it. So let me take you back to SPSS. So this is SPSS. We have the variable view. First of all, we have the diet and the lifespan. We have two variables here. The diet group, which has restricted diet and ad libitum diet as number one and number two. So that is a category, a nominal data. Then we have our lifespan in days. The lifespan in days is a scale data. So we have our data set up like this in the data view. As you can see, one here represents the group with restricted diet. As you can see, their corresponding lifespan. Then at the end of that, you see the group 2 and their corresponding lifespan. So to do the analysis, we'll go to analyze, compare mean, independent sample t-test. So we're going to move our lifespan into the test variable, and we move the diet group into the grouping, then and define the group as 1 for restricted diet and 2 for ad libitum diet. Then you click on OK. So we have our lifespan in the test variable and our diet, because diet is a grouping variable. So we put it here and define the group. So click on OK. And when we have our result is here, we have two tables here, the group statistics and independent variable, independent sample test table. Here we first of all see that the restricted diet, here we have the mean lifespan of 327 days, while the ad libitum diet has a mean lifespan of about 153 days. So you can see that the restricted diet group, the restricted diet group have a higher lifespan. Now, for us to know if this difference is actually statistically significant, we look at the p-value. As you can see, the p-value here is 0.000, and this value is less than 0.05. So since this value is less than 0.05, we are going to reject the null hypothesis. And the null hypothesis states that there is no significant difference between the lifespan of the two diet groups. So we're going to reject that null hypothesis and accept the fact that there is a significant difference between the lifespan of the restricted diet group and the ad libitum diet group. And you can also confirm it from here that 153 and the 327 is well significant difference. So another way you can confirm your decision is to also look at the t statistic. I have a video that explain how to make decision on hypothesis testing. So you can watch that video. You will see and you will know how to make your decision when you are doing your research analysis. So here, our p-value here, our t statistic here is 6.657, and this value is greater than 1.96. So what it means is going to lie on the rejection zone. So this value lies on the rejection zone, and therefore we are going to reject the null hypothesis. So we can easily conclude that there is a significant difference between the lifespan of the restricted diet and that of the ad libitum diet. Kindly like this video, share and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any comments or anything that you need to know in statistics, put it on the comment section.